Hello. Thanks for listening to Blessings of the Ordinary. Today, I'm going to talk about my weaknesses. It's important to talk about the areas of life we can grow. We can't be perfect at everything, and I'm not trying to be. I can acknowledge where I would like to improve. A few weeks ago, I had a good conversation with one of my administrators. I work with him in certain scenarios where discipline issues, which are his job, are a reaction to an emotional disturbance, which is my job. During this honest conversation, I told him I was intimidated by him because I felt like I wasn't meeting his expectations. Though he felt badly for making me feel this way, I knew it wasn't anything he was doing wrong. I am just an overthinking, sensitive person who knows that his student referrals were the most difficult for me. I felt badly because I didn't think I was doing my job well enough when it came to having those discipline-induced conversations. My therapist helped me work through this personal issue, which ultimately led to this very positive conversation in that administration office. I can tell you, I walked out feeling so much better about our relationship and my work performance. I am very aware of my shortcomings, whether it be in my job or as a wife and mother or just in general. Honestly, my self-awareness is one of my biggest strengths. I'm not afraid to admit I need to improve. I know I was created to have specific strengths and specific weaknesses. 2 Corinthians 12, verses 9 and 10 remind me God knows my weaknesses even better than I do, and he rejoices in them. These verses read, "But he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore, I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me. That is why, for Christ's sake, I delight in weaknesses, in insults, in hardships, in persecutions, in difficulties. For when I am weak, then I am strong." Allowing myself to notice these areas of improvement is the only way I can humble myself in the sight of the Lord. Our struggles help connect us to the God who gives us strength. We may need to try really hard, but we will never be successful in being strong without the merciful power of our true God. We need to seek him in our weaknesses. Not only do our weaknesses point us to the need for God, but they also keep us reliant on other people. Humans need each other. I need my colleagues, as intimidating as they might seem, to keep me accountable when it comes to that hard stuff. And I need my annoyingly cheerful husband to remind me not to be crabby with other people just because I'm tired in the morning. I need my son to call me out when I've been preoccupied with less important tasks when he's been waiting to play. I cannot be my best self without the assistance, collaboration, support, and love of the people around me. I was created to be different than my administrators and my husband. That's why we make a good team. The best teams are composed of different people with different talents, tackling different parts of the same goal. And just like any sports arena or theater production, we have individual roles that come together to create a whole. A pitcher has to trust the outfielders will be able to handle the big hitters. The lead actress needs the light technicians to help create the whole theatrical experience. We need each other to fill in those gaps. This is brought to our attention in Romans 12. Verses 4 and 6 through 8 state, "For as in one body we have many members, and the members do not all have the same function. Having gifts that differ according to the grace given to us, let us use them. In prophecy, in proportion to our faith. If service, in our serving. The one who teaches in his teaching, the one who exhorts in his exhortation, the one who contributes in generosity, the one who leads with zeal, and the one who does acts of mercy with cheerfulness." It's also echoed in 1 Peter 4:10. "Each of you should use whatever gift you have received to serve others as faithful stewards of God's grace in its various forms." I can't do everything. I need other servants to use their own gifts to help me through this crazy life. We must rely on each other to utilize our unique talents to do our very best. To do this, we must admit where our weaknesses lie. Knowing ourselves helps us find the correct support offered by others. My husband is a great example of this. He helps push me out of my comfort zone by introducing me to new people, encouraging me to say yes to new opportunities and think about things in different ways. All things I may not do without him. We also play very different roles in our family. He thrives in finances and protection, and I use my talents taking care of the emotional well-being of the family. With the help of each other, we have grown as a couple and as individuals. We still have areas to grow, but we know we can count on each other. My advice to you today is don't try to be perfect. Instead, try to find people whose strengths complement your weaknesses. Above all, cling to the truth that God provides the strength you need. His grace is sufficient and His power is made perfect. He will be your strength through all the days. Some days, this may come through insane courage, and some days, it may come through a friend. Either way, God will be there, giving us reasons to delight in our weaknesses. Thank you for listening and being one of my blessings. Have a great day.